Pictures from Kijiji, Southlands, Langata, that raging fire that we showed you earlier on. Pictures are showing the fire is really spreading. And with us here is Super Senator Sakaja, Nairobi County. And you've been in touch with the folks on the ground, right?
Yes. I've been talking to the MP as well as the fire and rescue team from the county government. They're having some challenges, getting to the place. And that's some of the problems we need to sort out because of access. People build all the way, so they have to flatten some of the houses to get there. But they have new engines, so they're really trying to put it under control. I know that will be another humanitarian crisis because the fire has engulfed a huge part of that village.
Correct.
And this is just coming shortly after another fire in Madare.
Look at the pictures there. Look at the pictures.
Yeah. more than 450 families that we have to sort out.
In Madare? In
Madare. Just 2 weeks ago, and we have this fire in Langata.
Do we know the cause yet? Are you hearing anything?
What I'm hearing is that they're suspecting it's an electrical issue. I spoke to Engineer Tari also of KPLC, and we want to bring community leaders together from some of these slums to see how they can actually mainstream these connections, because this tapping of power is causing a lot of these fires in the slum areas. It's really unfortunate because it takes people back to square one. They have no place to live, they have no food, shelter, kids have no uniform to go to school. And it's just a humanitarian crisis. Indeed.
If you're just joining us right now, viewers, you are looking at live pictures from Kijiji village in Southlands, in Langata. The fire has been raging for a good 30 minutes now, and it looks like it's really, really out of control. Senator Sakaja tells us there's a team on the ground, firefighters, rescue operations are on the ground, but having major challenges getting to the place because of access. That fire looks like it's spreading, doesn't it, Senator?
It's spreading quick, because if you look at the materials used to build those houses, there's a lot of timber, mattresses really, make the fire spread. It's really sad. I can even see the MP still calling back, Mr. Mheshimiwa Korev. It's a sad situation. I hope we can sort it out. And remember, just a few months ago, again in Langata, Kuinda had a huge fire. And really we had to give support, from food, kitchen sets, timber and mabati to build. It's a bad situation. We must get to an end of this. And remember, some of these fires actually caused because of mischief. Somebody wants to grab the land, and the easiest way to do it is to raise the place, and then when there's confusion, put a fence. And
look at that. Look at that.
It's terrible.
It's an inferno.
I really hope there are no casualties. And that people have been evacuated, because life is more important than material possessions.
And look at all those power lines there.
That is part of the problem. Those illegal connections. And Kenya Power must, and I'm glad that the engineers I spoke to around 2 weeks ago are willing to sit with the local leadership, to sit with the MCAs and the community leaders, and agree on how they'll actually take power to the people properly. People are connecting power to their own houses.
Correct.
And in as much as it will be an unpopular move, it must be done, because we must save lives. It must be done.
Terrible, man. Terrible. And like you said, we haven't heard anything about casualties or loss of life. I just hope it's at a minimum, if anything.
I hope it's at a minimum.
And January, tough month, tough year 2017, into this year. It must be really heartbreaking for any family.
I was flames. We had tried to buy a uniform. We had a harambe. They can't go to school. Sick people, and remember, the disabled people in these slums can never move when this happens. So it's